It is Friday, though. That means it's time for another one-tank trip for you this morning. 6.5 years of planning, 3 years of construction, millions of dollars, and the Truman Presidential Library is back open. This morning, our traffic anchor, Deja Jones, takes us to explore the life and legacy of one of Missouri's most prominent people.
When you walk into the new entrance of the Truman Presidential Library, the first thing you see is the courtyard, which is the final resting place for President Truman, his wife Bess, their daughter Margaret, and her husband. Throughout the first floor is the whole Truman story, starting with his early years as a farmer, war veteran, and his relationship with his wife Bess.
This Tower of Letters is very interesting because he and Bess had that kind of relationship where they not only did they just correspond during their courtship, but they corresponded throughout their entire marriage.
We then get a look at his first 4 months in office.
This timeline, I think, really does a good job of sort of showing all the things that he had to deal with in just those first 4 months. Really an incredible turn of events when you think he goes from being president in April to, by August, the bombs have been dropped and the war is over. This is the safety plug that was in the bomb that went off over Nagasaki.
Really?
And so that is the trigger of the atomic age. You can't get closer to the birth of nuclear warfare than that. That literally has the fingerprints of a U.S. airman on it. The bulk of what he accomplishes is yet to unfold here. This globe, all around it are projected all of the major problems going on in the world. Truman's response to those problems lined the perimeter of this room. So the beginning of the second term, we have basically the Red Scare, the notion that we have communists in the State Department and things. So they have to come up with these loyalty oaths to test to see if we have people who are good Americans.
Is your colleague a spy? Are you a spy, Jacob? Guys, get fired. We explored more of President Truman's second term and made a stop at the Oval Office.
This is an exact replica of what Truman had in 1950. So everything, even to the placement of things on the desk, those artifacts, most are original and are in the exact location they were when it was photographed.
Our last stop is at Truman's office, where he worked daily from 1957 until 1966.
There are only 14 communities in the United States that have a presidential library like this. I like to say we finally have an offering worthy of the 33rd president.
So go ahead, walk around the Truman Presidential Library and discover the lasting legacy of a local boy who ended up making decisions that shaped the world we live in today. For One Tank Trips, Deja Jones, KSHB 41 News.